So I believe all the KKK off on it because these people need now take some lessons. Because all the academics they go too much. Uba na Mazin Nandikala was a good person to them because
Hana just Mazin Nandekanu now. Hana needs the advice from Mazin Nandekanu.
Oh, a good person.
Mazin Nandekanu said so. Mazin Nandekanu have become their friend.
Yes, now. Oh, a good person. No, no, how good or then how they should release him. If he's a good person, they should release him.
Simple.
They know why they don't want to release him. They know why they don't want to release him. I'm even thinking that man, the critical ill. Even a goshizi who you thought.
I watched on my program yesterday.
Yeah.
Personal physician, can Munagini Kukuna on US or no Nigeria. That is all you can give you for a fine or back at a fine age of 4. Now, I have blocked from every angle. No embassy will give him visa. As of today, our prime minister sent the go letter to all the embassies in that zoo. Send their letter. So no go area, no running for them.
I know the thing now. As if you know, our prime minister the quote that and we're little near Honyeg here. Or learn kind of prophet, master prophet. Yeah, the man.
Don't mind him. So make infrastructure.
That man, the man, I can video today. This video, our prime minister Joanne could comment something today. Only only notice sources prime minister knock or no guy have a guy by on a guy. Yeah, just I think yeah, men him and the guy look no guy no fe. You book mba hope chakuruko ya bia say na iche ko ndi nke na-esozi na-eso ka na nta ha na-eru 100. So I say ebe more than millions of people na-eso Simon Ekpa. You can say happy get back on and I go with the right track bia soro no. Bia don't know fe.
Roundabout and the
them of man na yeah, them. Oh my goodness, that's the man. All the confused. He doesn't want to. The well with time. But him not Joe.
After Capital Oil, you talk. Hold on.
One guy made voice note. Prime Minister na agwog. Man, it's check with that in It show na Prime Minister mad human being call.
Prime Minister Bataro with Ofoko Batowa, Ujo Fodaka we bata.
Because you check after 2 weeks, highest already go 1 month. Even the was a gago. You check Hanchanile. Even here I could not give for an Ejima Conkiagula.
You heard the Magula na
Ejima Conkiagula.
Emma, the worst thing with Ejimako is no longer annual.
That is
now,
it.
DOS rejected earlier.
Yes.
The Biafra Republic government in exile that we took him to our heart. Or make any post like this, we share it.
The man made a mistake.
Now all will go Tozo to us. I reject it there. Now, the Nigerian government 1 year ago now, they have also abandoned him. They have blocked him from coming into DSS. He cannot even go there anymore. They don't give him permission to even go close to that place anymore because they told him that the job he couldn't deliver.
No. Also, Chineke make where they beg. I happy Bufu had the man. Boy and day, because all about now I think with the key na figure man ha ela here jo for even you could from the Jafana here boy
Mbana
ejo for nwokata ha megudo ko say ejuma ko di mekwe ihe do ta very good something like if more than interview check ihe ni no mege onwo to shisu na no ejuma ko with the information about that letter.
Yes.
Ona hakpo the kan ya ona hakpo that man aha ona hakpo ya even iju ebe na o na etigo na timeline no to lawyer kwa na eme ihe ona hakpo ya akpọtụ ya to show you that they just well the one I really appreciate you people and I pray that our prime minister very soon everything. I know like a bit of one put at Oshu, I call the thing.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, Captain Oil.
Thank you.
Sir. All right. Now we have Victor Biko. Just take 2 minutes, like you have urgent something to say.
Okay. Dr. Pastor Vama, from what we mentioned here before, because someone here Kubeloku before. That person included that in a Ndine Gendiante. Oh, we had Ekpa and the Biafra. In order.
Yes.
So, I want so man the ojo so man the all for I want others to know what to believe on.
Yes, to discern. Yeah.
In order. Exactly. So, anybody na-ekwu nke ahụ ya hapụ ka ha mago ndị anyị na-eso. Anyị ga na-ege ndị iberibe ntị na-ego ndị ezigbo ya ntị. Mana ndị iberibe amago na ha bụ ndị iberibe. Ị na-aghọta? So abịa na ihe gbasara ihe a chọrọ ka anyị na-abịa ebe a amaghị ebe anyị nwe akwụrụ. MNK kwuru for the beginning. Ọ sị na once ikwuweghara eziokwu n'ebe ndị Biafra nọ. Nina mgbe ha gidi support or they protect argue with their last blood.
Yes.
So anybody that does ebe na-ekwu n'okwe ke ndị ka na-ege ndị ntị now. I think no yaho baby no what along the message of MNK for the beginning. I can na-ege ha ntị with their stupidity. All about us in a fool can learn from a wise man cannot learn from a fool. And the you got only pussy the fool now. Oh, you claim to be a wise person. So how continue with their stupidity? I got negative answer. They decide what. How are they creating the deepest of the hatred of the Biafra people? Can they create that? And when you look how I have hatred, can they with the every one on any hand. So you black people against her hands. I got to get her to her naked with more hatred. So Imagona, the more I could see, Ogana de Kagasi no way. Nana Balohoso. Ana Balohoso. But now for a guy got people had it one by one. I know what is going to happen. Before Canada, they say, but I'm Nigeria, I needed in Nigeria today. Obula amount can make you know, but I can. Once you kill me, you put the others in the Kuoku. You know, go kill everybody. So the most thing that I thought I know we here, and I see the way I told.
Oh, once Kamadona.
Thank you.
Once Kamadena.
Thank you, Victor. There are more people on the platform. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Victor. Yeah, we heard you. We heard everything you said. Thank you very much, Victor. Thank you. All right. Donatus, please, is your mic okay? Please unmute yourself. Donatus, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I'm there. Vam.
Go ahead, please. 2 minutes. Strictly 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Vam, I greet you and all the people in the platform. And I thank God for the Odoguna Begunirundi, Uma Simon Ekpa, the monk Bunun Sonetikwa, Nabaziri. So I just greet God for this man. In time like this, I just appreciate what God is doing. But what I'm chip in here is this. You know, our people say that Nana Kataro Monadi Aho. There's no way we'll run away from all these people, because we, just like God strengthened Mazi Simon Ekpa and every one of you, all the ministers, that is what we want, for us to overcome them. You know, one of the problems in the administrative system of Mazi Nandekan is because he has 3 categories of people that surrendered him. And it's these 3 categories of people that you need to run, you need to be wise and be careful to relate with. That is the wicked and the foolish and the greedy people. That are the 3 categories of people that Mazi Nandekano surrendered himself with. And the moment you have such people, number one, the wicked person can always take joy in doing wickedness. They take, delight in doing wickedness.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification buttons so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We will collect them. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria, Kolo Obe. I say Tela. That time when we say we did for primary school, now so we dey sing Nigeria, Kolo Obe, Tosa, our march. I don't know where you go your school, if it be say you go your own inside town where they speak polished English and all those phonetics. One we did our own inside the main village. Amarama Ibrula slate ga akwụkwọ before. You don't carry slate go school. Some of you will grow for that time go know wetin I dey talk. We be say that they carry slate, they go school. If you answer everything, your teacher go make one kind big good like that. You go dey happy, and so you go carry and put for your bag, go show your parents. Then if you come be intelligent child where they understand, or na cut a sign, your parents go put your own rope for you. You get one new one those days where they put rope with they use all this dangote ego cement that time. Use this ego cement, they put them. And I saw the thing they be. But plenty things don't spoil. Children don't know the sweetness of going to school again. Everybody's just going to have a certificate and come out. Meanwhile, let's go down to the information of the day because you don't shell it for the obodo. As I started, you get why they tell you that Tosa and Nigeria don't call for any. You know as it be. As of this morning, dollar is 1,900 and GB pounds is about 2,000.5. And I saw things they take the increase for Nigeria. Say Mazin Nande Kano. I go play that video for you. We be Ohamadike one of Ndibo. Don't talk am say. He say he get time where we say he go reach. Nigerians go they use barrow to the carry their money. Some people come they happy for this devaluation where we say that they do. They think say na they are right because maybe say that they earn in dollars. They happy. But people don't know say now as this devaluation they do now so things go they cost very soon for this Niger for you to buy common hanky. It go be around. It go be like it go the whole like 2,000 or 3,000 to buy hanky. It don't they happen. Watch it, Henneken, where would they take hold ourselves? Don't they increase price? Oh, hero, the price don't increase. I be make I talk about gold and makomasa. That one don't buy. I been a small stout where we say old man, one of my uncle, now he might take no small stout, now waiting in the drink. Yapia chaya 2 or 3 bottles, all la do because always driver. Meanwhile, as it be for Obagu Enugu community protest forceful land acquisition by private investors, people will be saying they for Obagu for Enugu state don't they protest? They call government say I beg, may they come for their rescue. Say some people want carry their land by fire by force. But of course, you know that a river does not pass through the forest without bringing down the trees. That is to tell you that now the rat where we say they for house, now you go tell the one where we say they outside, say he get one fish or meat, where we say he dey for basket there, and then go invite and 2 of them come chop their mama meat. So I want to tell Obago people say anything where they happen for una, make una look under una feet. No be this time, no be today we don't see this kind of thing for Alibo. Where some brothers will connive with some government officials indirectly and collect land from their community, all in the name of making money very fast. They give this land to these people, collect some money from them that is huge, and sell their community. That's how it has been happening in many of the Alibos There is a place called Azobunike. They have experienced such a thing. Osilo Bunike experienced something like that. People like Omonya and the rest of them, all these people, even Aguleri and Umuleri, there was a battle that they had there, a village clash. Even in the place in Ebonyi State, Uzi and Uzolo, such a thing has been experienced there. So I would say people who are in manage of this one, I go tell una make una no use forceful and fight. Make una find follow legal means. But as una carry nose dey chook, make una know say den kaku where they bite una, e dey for una leg. Now one of una brothers or many of them go follow for this thing, especially some of them where their stomach big well. Make una hold them and then follow they do am. As they be the Obago Akunakwo community in Enugu South local government area has protested an alleged forceful acquisition of its 1.097 hectares of land by a private investor. The community accused of using government machinery to develop and sell its ancestral lands without its consent. Over 2,000 natives of the community who protested in the disputed land on Monday chanted war song, carried placards that named individual owners of the private investors company together with a past Enugu state government functionaries. Perpetrators of the forceful acquisition of their land. They lamented that they have been intimidated with security agents, their building demolished by state government agents. The community alleged war marks to commit the irrepressible act. Traditional ruler of the community, His Royal Highness Igwe Mike Nuku, said that the protest was all about the protracted Enugu lifestyle and Gulf City, also known as Central City, that he alleged the community land was acquired illegally for the project. The monarch said, "They have dispossessed my community of land already given to the youth of tomorrow to build houses. We just woke up to see a company, Private Estate International West Africa, claiming that the vast land was allocated to it by the Sullivan Chime administration. What we know is that we gave land to Jim Nwobodo administration to establish the permanent site of Asute. We know it was 318 hectares of land, but Nwobodo couldn't actualize the dream, same as the military administration that succeeded him. After Chimaroke Nnamdi relocated Esu to Abani, the land was supposed to revert to us, but the PUA said it has been allocated to them, and we said no because there was no conversation between us because we preferred government and not an individual company." When I don't see as it happen for that obodo, I tell you say na rat wey dey for house na invite the one wey dey for outside, say e get one meat wey be say dey for pot like that, say make we go squander that meat. E don dey shele for other state, protest don dey go, and people dey wonder, they say why Ndi Igbo no one join the protest wey be say e dey go on for Nigeria now because of the hike of prices of things and the hunger wey be say e dey for the nation. But as that information dey reach my table, I come dey see update from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Im say this one na still baby suffering, na im the people dey suffer. Say make them calm down, say the big one, the big boy suffering go come. Say if they suffer that one finish, e be like say the grandchildren suffering e go follow am. So as you do anywhere where you dey, as one Igbo where you be, sit tight, hold tight your seat belt, because it's not gonna be easy. This is gonna be a rough ride. Even though it's going to be like you are in a roller coaster, roller coaster is a kind of a scary adventure, but still you subscribed it with your money, and the fear, the tears, the cry is your money. So make everybody calm down and say this particular what they call am peppering, go soon end though. If you think say it go soon end, now because as the dancing step wey be say the government don't bring out, now wetin we go follow dance with them. But wetin I dey advise you be say make you no kill yourself, make you no too para, make you no too worry. Say God wey create man, he go still to dey provide for man wetin man go chop. Now so it dey be. As it be, they say many of your banking leaders you are celebrating as heroes are actually the ones that destroyed your economy, not the government, that the freeze says amidst Bode George revelation on Elumelu Wigwes wealth. You know, Shale, these people don't they expose the people will be saying that them put the obodo for this kind poverty way they say that many of the bank managers where they strike deal with government. Make a carry you go to waiting that the fridge they talk. The man don't talk. Many of your banking leaders you are celebrating as heroes are actually the ones that destroyed your economy, not the government that the free says amidst but the judge revelation on Elumelu we West wealth. Written by Obioshobu Igbegbe John. That the freeze, a controversial figure, is making waves on the internet for shedding light on those responsible for the collapse of Naira to international counterparts since its floating by President Tinubu of Nigeria. Read full article CRCDB. Trending banks are in possession of over $7 billion. Binance adjusting the Naira value. APC chieftain revealed the Naira depreciation is driven by corrupt practices, unveils ways on how to Cardoso and how Cardoso can put an end to it. When I don't see as it happen. Now, recall that Bode George, a former military Ondo State governor, sparked discussion over a week ago as a resurfaced video emerged of him speaking on how the Apex Bank releases millions of dollars to bank owners and their CEOs monthly, but it is being used by them, not the public. This has made individuals like Elumelu, the late Wigwe, and Jim Ovia, among others, stupendously rich in the mess the country find itself in today. If they see what they happen for this economy. Meanwhile, let's still go on before I will make my comment. That the free is sharing his perspective on the Naira's depreciation against the dollar and other major currencies, stated, "I'm intelligent enough not to blame this government. This government, in my opinion, took the right steps. The steps they took were the right ones, but were they properly communicated? Were the youth properly carried along? I supported Omoyele Sowore, and I know a lot of youth supported P2B. They probably would have had to take the same exact step that this government is taking. I am not one of the masses easily swayed by sentiment and emotions. The Naira needed to be floated. Many of your banking leaders you are celebrating as heroes are actually the ones that destroy your economy, not the government. The real demons are those people in the banking sector. I wouldn't say more than the brain. The government was subsidizing the dollar to the banks. The banks were getting the dollar and selling it to the public, making money. People who did not have access to foreign currency started questioning them. This comment came after an APC chieftain identified as Ayo Oyalo revealed that Nigeria Bank are holding onto over $7 billion into circulation. Furthermore, he exposed Binance, a key player in facilitating corrupt practices, citing multiple adjustments to the exchange rate made by the platform just yesterday. When I don't see as it happen, wahala don't shell for this obodo, things don't they bounce down. But you know get to see where you never be before. But the only thing where we say I go tell you we say they calm, tighten your seatbelt. No say you no go end today. Because some people say if instead mouth where they chop, make you stop to the chop. They say make mouth wey never chop, make you never chop at all. So our leaders nando one heliwalono for them to stop, it go dey hard. Bye. As it be Joe Biden, we will severely punish Russia for the death of Alexei Navalny. America don't they talk say they go punish Russia, and if America and Russia don't they clash, this one now waiting that they call now World War. I beg make una no do this kind of thing. It be like say And at the word now one spoil, but make I carry you go for the full detail of the information as it be. The US will announce a new round of sanctions against Russia on Friday following the death of opposition leader Alexei Navalny in a prison camp. According to Sky News, the sanctions will target Russian officials and entities involved in the poisoning and imprisonment of Mr. Navalny, as well as Russia's role in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. According to the White House spokesman John Kirby, Mr. Kirby said the sanctions were designed to hold Russia accountable for what happened to Mr. Navalny and to deter further Russian malign activities. He added that the US had not reached a definite conclusion on the cause of Mr. Navalny's death, but he blamed Russian President Vladimir Putin for creating the conditions that led to it. Regardless of the scientific answer, Putin's responsible for it, he said. Mr. Navalny, a vocal critic of Mr. Putin, died on Friday in a remote penal colony in Siberia, where he was serving a 2.5-year sentence for allegedly parole violation. His wife, Yulia Navalny, said he had been poisoned with the nerve agent Novichok, the same substance that was used to attack him in August 2020. She accused the Russian authorities of denying him proper medical care and of covering up the truth about his death. The US and its allies have condemned Mr. Navalny's death as a tragic loss and a blow to the democracy in Russia. They have also called for an independent and transparent investigation into the circumstances of his death and the use of chemical weapons against him. When I don't see as it happen, say all over the world, democracy don't crash. Democracy. Fela call and democracy. There are some philosophers in the past times who were of the opinion that if the door of democracy is to be opened for the people, that a time will come when bad people, what they call criminals, and then they go take over the government. And it looks as if that prediction of this philosopher is coming to pass, that as it is, people who are taking over the government now because of this issue of democracy are the bad ones. So what could have been the better government that would have bettered the people? Some people were highly against communism in the olden days. Should it have been the better system of government? Now we are under the presidential system of government. Democracy, for that matter, it is said that democracy is government of the people by the people, according to Abraham Lincoln. I know that when Lincoln was coming up with democracy, he meant good for the people. He was looking for a society, a community where people will be able to air their views and speak their mind. But as it is today, those who have taken over the government has decided that the populace will not speak their mind because they have all the powers at their beck and call. And if you look at the constitution of different nations, you will find out that there are many amendments severing it from the original one, and that is a dilution to the constitution. Looking at the constitution of Nigeria, you will see a lot of dilution in that constitution where a lot of powers are allocated to the executive arm of the government, the presidency in particular. You will find out that the vetoes that are allocated to the presidency is very high, and it makes the presidency to be like a god when he's on that seat. Because looking at Nigerian constitution and how it favors the president, this will help you to understand that a lot of powers are allocated to the president. With his veto power, he can do undo. And a lot of appointments that are being made by the president, you will find out that people will not be able to have a say. Because if you ask me, I will tell you that most of the appointments are not based on merit, but they are based on I am and who knows who. Even though there are few of these appointments that are based on technical know-how, but I will tell you that about 90% of appointments that are being made by the executive are not based on technical know-how, but they are based on appointment. So this is what has been going on in the government. And if you are asking why is everything going haywire, why are things going backward? It is because those who are supposed to be handling some of these things has not been put there. The wrong ones are still there. There are people who have the mind to work for the country, but when are they going to get into position? Before now, people were very afraid of politics because the eyes of the layman were not opened. The people believe that politics is a dirty game, even though it is a dirty game. But if there are a lot of good people inside there, I believe that things are going to be working out because as it is, they left politics for the bad guys. You see bad guys who got their things in back ways and the rest of them. You see them venturing into politics and it's favoring them because the good guy believe that politics is a dirty game and it should be for the dirty people, and that is what has been happening. IPOB cautions Igbos against protests in the southeast. And the IPOB don't caution the Igbos, say this protest wey be say they do, make una no follow them do. But ndị Igbos don't talk say anything wey concern protest concern them, say their hand no dey, say make man wey be say don't enter, make you finish in tenor. But if you look at Ankwa, you gonna say Igbo man get sense. If you go to protest, person wey don't enter office, then enter office, whether go up or whether go down. He no go up, he no go down. Meanwhile, here I go to wind down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first one to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you. All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information. The video I'm about to drop for you now where one Fulani man like that, they make mouth to say ain't go finish everybody, and I dey wonder why the government they track these people down. Since they come out on social media, they do all the things we say that they do. I say this one no be pasha na they do for this country, because these people they come online, they blast the government, they talk about the government, they know they do anything. But if common man open his mouth just talk about the government small fian, I be say common man don't enter into big wahala. Make I drop you the video. Meanwhile in a Hausa, this person they use, but in they talk about everybody. If you sabi Hausa, I beg make you help us explain waiting this man they talk for that comment section. If you understand it, just explain for us for the comment section. Meanwhile, I don't tell you waiting the man they talk in summary. Just watch that video, make I come back again.
Kuma in sun dauke wani abu namu su karyata su ce ga abin da suka je suka ci nasara da shi namu wanda suka dauko. Ni yanzu na gwada ma saboda yarorin ma ba su nan. Na gwada ma ga yaron mu ɗaya na rike da bindigar su. Akwai yarorin da duk ba ma su nan. Kuma misali da yawa mafi akasari ba wai wani abin nan wai ka duba ka gani wai dan banga gwamnati za ta ba dama ta ce wai zaman laya take so. Ƙarya ne za ki kai ka sani. Alhamdulillah na ji daɗi da samun karinai, tunda ni ban taɓa ganin ka ba, ban san ka ba, duka dai na ɗauki numbar ka ne a Facebook, na ɗauki numbar ka, amma yadda na ga tana program da manyan mutane malamai da wasu ma duk masu ruwa da tsaki, shi yasa na kira ka na gaya ma wannan ka tabbatar ma da al'umma wannan sakon na mu Fulani ne, kuma imidi hulbe huto be goni be ummo be darano ko e mabbe saboda ndi lesdi fa matsala yodi kowa jago makamin mudun no yidi gwamnati ya ga ta koyin Allah kawai ne ya ga to da neddo saboda in ba Allah ba wanda zai yi mu zaki ka duba ka ga wannan abin da ke faruwa yau Bahaushe.
The next person I'm bringing on stage, Abuja, is someone you love so much. He's one of
wannan sakon na mu Fulani ne, kuma imidi hulbe huto be goni be ummo be darano ko e mabbe saboda ndi lesdi fa matsala yodi kowa jago makamin mudun no yidi gwamnati ya ga ta koyin Allah kawai ne ya ga to da neddo saboda in ba Allah ba wanda zai yi mu zaki ka duba ka ga wannan abin da ke faruwa yau Bahaushe wai dilan wai mutum ma Bahaushe in kana sayar da wai ko wiwi ko kwaya ko wani abu wanda ya danganci dai wani abu haka nan ko yau yanzu kai zaki iya ido bi da ni ka ce kai ni zaka nuna min kai ni zaka kyamace ni ba za ta yi ba saboda ba kai ka sa ni ba daya ba ka san yadda ne na shiga wannan al'amarin kaga dole ne zan zo inda kake na hikarin kai wuce to mutanen da suke garin da garuruwan da suke karkashin mu duka wanda muka kwata wallahi mutanen garin yanka su suke amma har yau wallahi ƙarya ne in gwamnati ta yadda mu abin da muke bida a gwamnati muna so mu zauna lafiya in kowa bata yadda ba to bismillah saboda mulkin Buhari ma ya wuce Goodluck ma ya wuce dukansu kuma mulki ne suka kuma mun san da mulkin su kuma duk abubuwan da kake gani na muna yi ba wai muna yin shi bane wai a jahilce wasu ma suna kiran mu ya azubillah suna kiran mu ba musulmai bane to musulmai ne mu kuma fulani ne kuma domin haka akan jini yan uwanmu da ake fitarwa wallahi ina so a sanar ma da gwamnati wallahi billahi allazi za mu yi zanga-zanga wadda ba ta tunani zanga-zangan mu ba ta da kyau to ina ba al'ummar jihar Najeriya sako da wa'anda ake tura yan uwanku ana kashe muku yaraye ba wani albashin kikiwa ana ɗaukar 10,000 15,000 ana ba su to gara ma ka je ka tsare gonarka ka tsaya ma Allah wannan haƙƙin gwamnati ne in ba ta iya ta kasa ta fito fili karara ta gaya ma al'ummar jihar Katsina ta fasa wai ta kasa ba ta iya.
All right, you don't see as it happen for that obodo. You know, easy for the common man wey be say dey for this obodo. As it be, don't shell. They say Edo PDP split as deputy governor emerged Guba candidate of new party faction. Wetin dey happen for Nigeria now? Divide. Hunger dey everywhere. And as they be now, dog don dey eat dog. Wetin everybody dey fight for. Na making chocolate first. Him and him family. Another thing where they talk, you know, concern that person. It don't be. People don't dey ask why is Southeast not taking part in the protest against economic hardship. Of course, you know the video that has been trending online for some time now. Where Igbo people are enjoying themselves with Nkwobi, with Anu Agwara, with you know Orimonyos, Bia, Henneken, and the rest of them say on Tinubu's mandate we stand. A lot of people are questioning that action and are saying, why is Ndi Igbo like this? Ndi Igbo has learned sense. They don't get sense. They know say. If they fight last na then go still bear the brunt of everything where they happen because Nigerians has decided to put every blame on Igbo man. So Igbo man has decided to get sense. So whatever that is happening, he will keep quiet. Remember what happened the year Ndi Igbo supported what is his name? Atiku Abubakar. That was during the second tenure of Muhammadu Buhari. Everywhere was rough. Things were very tough for Ndi Igbo that season. It was not easy for Ndi Igbo because Ndi Igbo came out and voted for Atiku Abubakar. And immediately Tinubu won the election, he went back against Ndi Igbo. He did not even pay attention. All he did was that Ndi Igbo was severely punished. Same thing happened in this Buhari administration, in this Tinubu administration, when everybody, not even only Ndi Igbo, both Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, and Ndi Igbo, South, everybody voted for, what is his name? Nani Peter Obi. And everybody, all hell was let loose against Ndi Igbo. Is it the demolition of shop? Is it the suffering? Is it the pains that Ndi Igbo passed through because they voted just like every other person. And if you look at what is happening, you find that it is not really palatable. It is not really palatable for Ndi Igbo. So I think that is why this time they have decided to keep their cool. Our people said, is either Muhammad go to the mountain or mountain go to Muhammad. So Ndi Igbo has decided to keep a silent ear on what is happening in Nigeria because they have suffered enough. This issue of if you do good, they beat you. If you can't do bad, they beat you. Now, the Ndi Igbo has said, we not do again, and people are still against them. The Yorubas are calling, The Hausas are calling. Why are Igbos keeping quiet? Why are they not putting mouth in what is happening in Nigeria? What is happening in Nigeria, Ali Igbo is Goshen. It is not affecting Ndi Igbo. Whether price of fuel is 15 million, I know that Igbo man will still find a way to buy it because Ndi Igbo are hustlers in nature. And mind you that Ndi Igbo are not dependent on government. Ndi Igbo has never ever depended on the government. It's just that what Ndi Igbo are asking the government is just give the people good road, give the people electricity, give the people, what they need, and they will just leave you alone. But the government has decided to pay deaf ears on some of these matters that are arising. And I know that in nearby time, people will be angry. Revolution will come. A lot of people will want to, get what belongs to them. A lot of people will want to rise up and fight. People will want to defend themselves and the rest of everything. But the thing I think Ndi Igbo has done the right thing by keeping quiet, keeping their cool, allowing what is actually happening to happen, because now who send you, now you go send. And protest is not even going to add anything to what is happening in Nigeria, because the government have decided on what they want to do and they are adamant on that. And I don't think that there is any Jupiter that is going to stop this government from what they are doing. They have totally decided on what they want to do. And if you are one of the people that wants to stand on their way, I think they can bulldoze you like a bulldozer. So I think it's best that Ndi Igbo kept their cool.
Yes, it's well. No Dogu, Vechuju, where goes your Keja, where goes the Anambra State, goes here Nigeria, yes, they are here. This is the man in question, Boga. Yes, the man that has a good heart. She finds as though they are rude edges. Yes, they don't hear them, man.